I think it's a question of mentality. If you're coming into the match and you're saying, oh, it's GNG, oh, it's T1, oh, it's BLG, I can't win anyways, you just can't win. Like, it's just mentality-wise, I think Europe is, I think, not good at this because they are just saying, oh, Asian team are better. Anyways, no, like, that's not how it works.
Hey guys, this is Ashley Kang of Horizon Esports, and I'm joined by the one and only Caliste. Okay, see.
Hello.
Hello. How are you overall feeling right now?
Well, the overall feeling for the split is, I think, happy. Well, I don't feel happy right now, of course, after the game, but I think we had a really strong start, and like we really show to everyone that we actually are a strong team, and we can be a strong team, and really like threatening for the whole LEC. I think we had like really high and really downs. Like for example, I think the last week we just did is not the best, but overall, I think we are a good team, and well, there's a reason we're second place this split, and we just have to keep working really hard to be the strong team we should be.
There was a lot of expectation for KC coming into the split, and KC did deliver. They had a great start, and as you mentioned, they kept ramping up. I know that you had a bit of a difficult last weekend. However, the playoffs are coming up. In which ways was KC's overall play-in successful, and in which ways did KC experience a bit of a slump in this current weekend?
Well, at the start, since the start, our mindset is to be like the best team in Europe, and we actually want to go to the international events and actually perform there, not just going there because we are first or third. And well, we have a spot, that's cool. We just want to really win it all, and I think we showed it in the first week. And well, we did good, bad happens, and how do we manage the slumps? I don't really know. We will see, but I think like we don't have the problem of saying things in the team. We are a group of friends, I think, and we just want to win it all of us. We have to prove ourselves and everyone that we are good players and actually we can make something. So I think we will work really hard in the 2 next weeks to get ready for the playoffs.
It is obvious that all the players on KC are super talented. What are some things that you noticed that you felt like, oh yeah, we could definitely work on this? It could be like anything from in-game comms or the understanding of the current Ataka meta or team fights or anything.
I would say that since the start of the split, we are probably the best team. I think the first week, I mean, maybe it didn't show because we had a lot of steals on Atakan, but like we are really good on this, and we have it's always good for us to play Atakan, even though we are really behind, and it's actually a good comeback game for us. And I think something to improve is, well, mostly our early games. I think we didn't have much good early games. There is for sure things to work on in early game. It will help us a lot. I think if we get out of the early game in a good situation, we will have a really good advantage because I think we are a really good team in mid game in terms of macro wise, and in objectives we have the skill to actually fight. So if we have a good early game and we are not losing the game on early game, it should be way easier.
What are your expectations on the Fearless draft? Do you think it will benefit KC?
Yeah, I think it will benefit us. I'm not sure it will really have a impact though in best of threes because it's only 2 or 3 games, and I don't think in the meta now there is like I think there is a lot of champs you can actually play and that are okay. So I think actually you can see it in LCK and LPL, like there is a lot of the same draft, but when it goes actually to game 4 or 5, it starts to get interesting.
Yeah.
I think overall it will be good for us because we like to adapt and we like to play different things. And since we are all talented players, we can also adapt pretty well to which champion we're playing and which comp we're playing, and we see it pretty well.
This was obviously your first time playing, in the LEC stage. What was the overall experience like? What were some of the differences in playing in the LEC compared to ERL, for example?
Well, overall, just the level is way higher. There is better players individually, and I think the most important thing is the teams overall, they are just way stronger. Even the last teams, they are not bad, not as good as the top teams. Compared to ERL, where actually there are just some teams, it's really hard for them, but that's life. And also, I think you get way more punished in LEC. If you are actually griefing, you will get punished. But sometimes in ERL, you don't. And well, personally, the start was really fun, and I think I enjoy anyways playing every match on the LEC stage. Maybe the last few match they were not really fun, but I'm still happy to play there and having fun and playing and like just doing what I like. That's still my dream, so I'm really happy. But yeah, I think the level is way higher overall, so you will get punished. So you have to be way more consistent.
I want to go back to the first LEC broadcast interview you did. You mentioned that you are indeed very happy to be playing in the LEC, and it has been your dream for a very long time to become a professional player. I was very curious about that, so can you tell me more about it?
Well, since I'm a kid, I've been watching League of Legends. I've been watching League of Legends since I'm 6 years old, so it's a long time ago. And I started playing League of Legends 8 years ago. Wait, no, at the age of 8, so 10 years ago. And well, since I started to watch League and Worlds or stuff with my brother, I was like, wow, it must be so cool to be a pro player and like play on the LEC stage, the world stage, all this stuff. And then I just went to esports. Every day I'm trying to push myself because I know I have the chance to be there and not everyone has this chance. I'm really working a lot, just trying to be the best version of myself every day because this is a dream. I'm doing my job is actually what I like. It's really cool and it's very different than any other job, and that's why I'm just really happy to be there and give my best each day.
Was there any particular match that really inspired you or got you excited about the competitive League of Legends? For example, me, I really loved SKT versus Rock Tigers 2016.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was a really cool match. I mean, I think if we talk about like classic matches, like bangers or anything, I think I have the same opinion as everyone. But since 3 years, since I'm trying to be a pro player, I'm way more excited on seeing the really good players play. For example, for me, the Damwon, Genji, I don't remember exactly. Like the Kane, maybe 2020, I don't remember. But it's like Canyon played Kane, and then Showmaker played Swain, and then they both had just crazy performances, and that's the type of stuff that drives me. Like actually, players really like at the high stage on Worlds, and they are just performing and are actually clutching. Just the big stage is what I like. I want to play on the big stage. That's something special that you should at least try in your life and get it as much as possible.
Because you were there at Paris in the recent 2024 Worlds, you were the guest on the analyst desk, and during the games, I could actually see you, and you were looking up towards the screen, and I could see that this person really wants to be there, not just watching, but play on that stage.
Yeah, of course. I was there. I really want to be there. I mean, it's the dream of every player, I think, to win Worlds, and I'm actually dedicated to it to win Worlds at least once in my career. I just don't want to go to Worlds and get eliminated like as 16th, 8th, 4th. That's not my goal. I really want to go to Worlds and win it in my career each day to be able to go to Worlds and actually be a good player there and bring the trophy to my team.
I've been doing LEC for a few years, I guess, and I have heard many LEC players say that they want to win Worlds. And even though I am an LCK journalist, I really want to support that dream because it's going to mean a lot for that region. But for many years, none of the European teams or the players have come near it. Do you think it is possible?
There is for sure a gap between like Asian teams and Europe. I don't know why it started and when it started exactly, but like there is for sure things where Europe is good and Europe is not bad. Like just Asian teams are better, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible to win like, against them. I think you have a good example last year at Worlds actually, like FlyQuest against Genji. It would have been the biggest upset ever, I think. And I think it's a question of mentality. If you're coming into the match and you're saying, oh, it's Genji, oh, it's T1, oh, it's BLG, I can't win anyways, you just can't win. Like, it's just mentality-wise, I think Europe is, I think, not good at this because they are just saying, oh, Asian team are better. Anyways, no, like, that's not how it works. Yeah. It actually drives me to play against better players than me, to try to get better, try to learn, and to actually beat them at some point. And I've did that since a lot of years now, and it's actually going well. So I'm really excited to play like against Asian team, and I don't think it's impossible. I think it just requires a really good group, I guess, in Europe. That's how it works. That's how it almost worked. in 2018 and 19. Yeah, you just have to get a really good group of really good and talented players that actually like trusts everyone, and you can just follow the flow. And I think that's the best way.
Maybe it is difficult, but if you don't dream, you're not gonna get there.
If you don't dream or you just don't think you can win worlds or do something, I just don't stop playing. Then like it makes no sense.
Any one bot laner in the international tournament that you really like to face if you ever get to one of the international tournaments?
I mean, just every good AD carry is like Viper, Gumayusi, Ruler, Elk, all of these players. But I think I have a special thing with Elk. I don't know why. Like since I saw him in
Yeah, he was so clutch in that semifinals. Remember?
since I saw him, I think it was in 2023, the MSI in London, I think.
Yeah.
Since I saw him there against G2 and he completely smashed everyone, and I was like, who is this guy? I want to know him more. And I don't know, when I was seeing him play, I was like, wow, this guy is really good. And I was like, oh, actually, he's like doing these things I actually see also. He's playing really aggressive. I'm not saying I would do the same, but I have this image in my head of some plays, and I feel like he's doing it really well, and he's taking all of this. I don't know how to say it, but just
You
like
can't
he's
play
just
it,
really
but you
good, and
see
he's
it.
playing.
You see it, and then he plays it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would like to actually myself then go to big stage and actually do this type of play, be really aggressive, be myself, and just be a good player. And I think when I saw him in 2023 at the MSI, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be like him, not like I am a fan of him, just like the attitude of just he doesn't care. He goes in, he has an angle, he wants to carry, he goes in, and that's the only player that really shocked me, like impressed me. Yeah, it's more more better, impressed me. And then well, he's been really good, I think, since 2 or 3 years now. And well, I played Ascrim against him, and I told him that I will go to the big stage one day and I will beat him. So he needs to get prepared.
This is, and once again, thank you for your time. This is my last question. I know that you've been looking forward to this opportunity a lot. I know that a lot of fans have been looking forward to it, and I know, and I hear how happy you are to play here at the LEC stage. What would it mean for you to finally make it to the international tournaments, to get to play against, the Ruler, the Viper, the Elk? What would the moment mean for you?
I think it will mean a bit of everything, but at the same time nothing, because it will be the start of the accomplishment of my dream to win worlds. But since it's just like getting to worlds, it's not finished. My dream. I don't know if it's clear what I'm saying, but it will mean really a lot to actually go to worlds. I will be like, wow, that's crazy. I made it, but now I have to actually perform, play there, not joke. Well, I don't really joke, I think, but who knows? Maybe it will be so huge that I will lose control, or I don't know, but I don't think so. I'm pretty confident overall, and I think it will mean really a lot. And well, I will just give my best. I will give absolutely my best, give my soul to win any game, because anyways, I want to be the best in the world and to get this world's trophy. And this will be the accomplishment of my life. I think if at the end of my career I didn't win worlds, then like even though I win LEC 200 times, I will not be happy, and that's why the worlds are driving me so hard.
And I hope you get there. Thank you so much for your time, and best of luck for the rest
Thank
of the
you.
year. Hopefully see you around. Hopefully see you at Korea and everything.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.